These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Mountain Goat. I suspect that once the president is elected and the prime minister announced that we will see a breakout of the news once again on the revaluation. Right, Mark Z via PDK, any rates you see out there are speculation, guesses. We will not know the exact rates until we are at the banks. Pimpy says, I understand that an RI would be better than a slower rate increase. It's not that I don't want an RI. It's not that I think an RI wouldn't be better. It would. What I'm saying is realistically, it's unlikely just because of the shock that it would put on the economy, and it could damage the dinar itself as well as the economy, and you don't want that to happen. Right, Claire article quote, Al-Adari, Saturday's session will pave the way for formation of a government by an Iraqi decision and will. Right, Mark Z via PDK from Iraq Today, quote, Parliament reveals the time and agenda of Saturday's session, unquote. It appears they have enough people to seat the government now and are dedicated to doing it. Looks like it is still on for tomorrow. We are still expecting things to happen between now and the 4th of April. Right, Nader from the Middle East. I think it's going to take a little time. Some people said the rate is in the budget. I think it's a rate in the budget, but I don't think where we want it to be. The problem is if they take the rate back to 160, we would be stuck for another 10 years because the IMF would not allow them to reevaluate next year or a year later or 2 years from now, 3 years from now. That's the problem. All right, Mark Z via PDK question. If RV doesn't happen by April 2nd Ramadan, will we have to wait until May? Mark Z says absolutely not. There has been speculation that they may choose to release it during Ramadan on purpose for the celebration of it, but no, Ramadan will not affect us in any way negatively. All right, Bruce via Wiser Now. Now, we always look into this thing in terms of delays. It's not so much the delay as it is more things need to be finished. More things to be done, and then it can go. It's really that simple. The schedules are already out to redemption centers, and we believe they will have a start probably on Tuesday, which we believe is going to be the day for notifications based on our best information right now, and that would put us probably exchanging on Wednesday, we believe. Seems to be the case. All right, Pimpy, are we going to have the same issue that we did in 2019 with the parliament vote for president and PM? Pimpy says every time a candidate is announced and then we get shot down and it happens again, we get 2 new candidates. I remember that in 2019. Let's hope we don't go through it again. All right, Mark Z via PDK. If there is not enough votes to seat the president in Iraq tomorrow, if they do not have the government sat by the 6th of April, the existing government will just stay in charge. They do believe they have enough votes to seat the government. Some of my contacts are staying up late to watch. And lastly, Mountain Goat, remember 2 things about this revaluation. Number 1, is it about what we are looking for or just back to 1190 rate from the 1450 rate? And number 2, it must be preceded by the project to delete the zeros, and so we must also get news of this project too at the same time. If we don't, then they are not serious about giving us what we are looking for and just instead the same old program rate adjustment. So articles are needed telling us about the project, and this will be a positive sign for us that we are getting very close.